Welcome to my second episode of my movie review channel. And last time you saw it, it was Jaws, the big blockbuster. So now I'm going to go complete opposite. Something that's very underground, not very well known. And I'll go into details about how I discovered this one. This week I'm going to review Deathrow Gameshow. Deathrow Gameshow, released in the 80s, I don't know, 86, 87, 88. The way I discovered this movie, I used to go to this theater here in South Beach called the Roxy, which now it's a strip club called Club Madonna, for those that know South Beach. Excuse me, I need to burp. Oh, wait, there you go. Anyway, sorry. I know, rude. And the Roxy would show like a couple movies for like $2. And I used to go there on Sundays with my buddy Nick. And man, we saw some good movies that weren't known, but now they are, like Evil Dead, the first one I saw at that theater. Motel Hell. You know, they had like all these like kind of underground-ish movies. I remember Nightmare on Elm Street was there, and it wasn't really as big as a hit as it is now. I mean, as it was later, it was moderately successful, but you know, nothing compared to like when it got to like part 3, Freddy blew up. But besides that, here's one that didn't blow up, that didn't get big, that did not really gain a cult following or anything. Deathrow Gameshow. And every time that I talk about this show, this movie to people, everybody always says, "Ah, it's The Running Man. It's a ripoff of The Running Man." It's not like The Running Man. It's totally different. It's, number one, it's a comedy. Number two, it's a game show where it's like death row. And I mean, it has kind of like the same story, but the story's completely different. And the creators of this really weren't aware of the book, because as I understand, this came out before The Running Man, but there was the book, The Running Man, but they didn't know about it. This DVD here, which is a limited edition one, it first came out on a DVD that was a double feature with a movie with William Shatner. I think it was called The Kill a President or something like that, which is long out of print. I understand that's kind of expensive. So then they released this, a very limited run, and this has commentary, which I just listened to today, and kind of like a looking back on it, where the cast and crew talk about, you know, making the movie. And I find this movie to be fucking hysterical, and I love it. It's one of my favorite comedies. It's very you know, slapstick. It's you know, corny at parts, and what's the word I'm looking for? Campy. It's a very campy movie, and you know, the plot is people that are in death row, they play a game show where it's like, if you win, you get, you know, you get free, or you get a pardon. If you lose, you die. And you know, one guy gets his head chopped off, and so on. So what I want to show you now is a little clip from the movie where it's a mafia boss, the head of a mafia that's on death row, that's part of the show. And check out this clip.
As you know, 9899 here has a tiny motion detector connected to the end of his wang-dang doodle. It, in turn, is connected to our 50,000-volt generator, powerful enough to light the entire city of Ithaca, New York. In a moment, our lovely Shanna Shallow will come out and perform the Dance of the Seven Boners in front of you. If you truly have a will of iron, you will survive this game. However, if your little turtle moves ever so slightly, zapparoonie. Ready?
Get me off this fucking show.
Too late for that, pal. You signed a waiver. Let's begin.
Alright, that's all I'm going to show you. I won't show you where it goes from there. But it gets pretty goddamn funny, even funnier than that. And if you didn't laugh, then this ain't for you. This movie fucking rules. I highly recommend it. Deathrow Gameshow with actors that aren't well known. And there's also a great dream sequence in this movie. What else can I say about it? I was listening to the commentary, and you know, pretty much this was low budget, a low budget movie where they got like some people played two roles, like that guy that you just saw, the mafia. Later on, there's a scene with an old lady that mafia guy plays, and that is just too funny. Boy, I guess my movie reviews are going to be very short because I really have no more to go on because there's not really much to talk about. Oh, I do know that this has been released on a box set where it's a bunch of movies, a bunch of underground movies. Now, I'm not sure if it's DVD or Blu-ray. This is a DVD, and I know it's really, like I said, it was released on that other DVD. But there's some kind of box set that came out that brings Deathrow Gameshow, as well as a slew of other like underground, not well-known movies. And somebody out there, let me know if it's Blu-ray or DVD. I mean, I'd love to own this on Blu-ray. Oh, and fuck, I got something else to talk about to lengthen the show. Right behind me, I bought all this today. I bought 2 big furnitures so I can put my Blu-rays, and see up here, like the video, you can't get it, but up there I got all my box sets on the very top. Over here I got my Blu-rays, then DVD, all movies, and then on this side all music. And then down here there was still some space, so I put my VHS tapes. So now I'm a little more organized because I had my DVDs stacked over there in the corner. Now I have them nicely placed where I can find stuff. And that's my review for this week. Deathrow Gameshow. Highly recommended. Look for it. It's fucking genius. I love it. That's it for my review. Get Deathrow Gameshow. Bye.
I'm afraid of no one.